If you have a hard time eating breakfast and you want to start eating breakfast but you just don't know how to because you're always in a rush in the morning and you're trying to get from point A to point B with the kids, with your spouse, or with work, and you just don't know how to actually make it work, hopefully this can be of some service for you. At the end of the day, a lot of these controversies of you need breakfast, you don't need breakfast, I think the biggest truth is that you got to think about what truthfully works with your type of lifestyle. There are some people that having breakfast is just impossible. They just cannot make it happen. That does not mean that their life is over and they're going to be unhealthy, because you could still be very healthy and not eat breakfast, right? They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I say it doesn't really matter if it's the most important meal of the day, because if you can't do it, you can't do it. But if you were still determined to do it, there's multiple ways that you could still have breakfast in the morning. Because a lot of times people think that I need to cook up my egg whites and whatnot, and that's going to take up all this time, and I just don't have the time to do that. Here's the truth. Think of breakfast as there's different levels of breakfast that you can actually do. There's time-consuming breakfasts. There's, breakfast that may take 15 minutes, breakfast that takes 10, 5, and no time at all, right? So I'm going to kind of break them all down so you can have an idea of what kind of breakfast should you be eating based off the amount of time that you have throughout the day. So let's say that you have a lot of time in the morning and you have all this time to make breakfast, and you're not in a rush in the morning. So in that case, yeah, we could probably have our 4, 6 egg whites, chop up some fresh veggies, scramble them in those egg whites, maybe make some toast on the side, slice up some avocado. We could have a full-blown regular type of breakfast. Think of that as if you have a lot of time. If you don't have a lot of time, that's like, okay, protein shake. Almond milk, scoop of protein, blueberries, strawberries, peanut butter, blend it up in a blender, right? That may take you 5 minutes to do. Cooking a big breakfast is maybe 20 minutes. This may take 5, maybe 10 minutes to make a protein shake. Let's say you're like, you know what, Albert, I don't even have 5-10 minutes to make a shake in the morning. That's still too time consuming. Perfectly fine. The next step is investing into those small little single serve yogurts. It's 1 cup of Greek yogurt in a little container. Scoop up some blueberries in there, take that on the go. That's another idea of something you can actually do when time's very constrained. And so that may take 3 minutes. And you may think, okay, you know what? I don't even have 3 minutes, Albert. That's still impossible. All right. Worst case scenario, no time at all. They sell these ready to drink protein drinks. Think of it as a, Coca-Cola in a bottle. That's protein shake inside. All you do, get it from your fridge, open it up, take it on the road, and you got 30 grams of protein in there, which is the equivalent of 6 egg whites, probably, right? 5 to 6 egg whites for that one drink. And that's a whole breakfast in a bottle that doesn't require you to do anything aside from take it out of your fridge, shake it up, drink it down, right? There is Premier protein, there's the isolate protein type, Isopure to be able to have these, but you got to go based off of what can you actually make work within your schedule. So that's something that requires little to no time. We have all the way up here that requires more time, having a full-blown cooked breakfast if you actually have the time. Now, mind you, this is only if you are determined to have breakfast because you feel lightheaded, you can't get through your day without it, completely fine. But these are multiple ways you could still get it in that doesn't require much time. And yeah, it may cost a little bit more money, right? Going for the most convenient options, but that's the cost we have to pay to buy back time. So if you found any of this useful, like, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comments below anything else you guys would like to hear, and I'll see you guys on the other side.